Are you thinking about sponsoring your spouse or partner in Canada? Now, many people believe that spousal sponsorship application is about filling out forms and submitting documents, and that's all. But let me tell you, it's a lot more complicated than it looks. And as a licensed Canadian immigration consultant, I've seen so many applicants that made small mistakes, which resulted in delays, refusals, and even application being returned. And time is what it really boils down to when you're sponsoring your spouse. It's all about being united in the shortest time possible. And a small mistake causing a delay on your application is not worth it. So in this application, I'll let you know what IRCC is really looking for in a proper spousal sponsorship application and how you can avoid common pitfalls. So let's get started. So the spousal sponsorship application or the process, it could look very simple on the surface, but in reality, it's one of the most detailed and scrutinized application within Canada's immigration system. So you're not just answering a bunch of questions on this application. As a matter of fact, you are building a strong case. This application will require a lot of supporting documentary evidence, such as proof of marriage or common law partnership, joint financial records and any shared assets, travel history, detailed personal statements about your relationship. So IRCC is not just checking that you meet the eligibility criteria. They want to ensure that your relationship is real and both of you are committed. It's an ongoing relationship before they actually decide to issue you a permanent residence. So simply filling out the forms without any solid strategy can be very costly. It can be a huge mistake. And let's talk about the common mistakes that can lead to delays or refusals. Mistake number one is incomplete or incorrect forms. Now, IRCC, they are very strict about documentation. Even a tiny mistake, a missing date, or a missing signature, or there's a spelling error, or simply an outdated form can result in your application being returned back to you. And that's a lot of frustration right at the beginning. And mistake number two is insufficient proof of relationship. Now, just because you are legally married, it does not mean that IRCC will approve your PR application. So if you fail to submit strong proof of relationship, strong evidence of proof of relationship, such as photos, communication chats, shared finances, and affidavits from family and friends, your case could be flagged for further investigation or even refused due to lack of credibility. Mistake number three, not explaining or providing information about past relationships. So IRCC will demand a clear and convincing evidence about your past relationships, and failure to address this issue can raise a red flag. You must prove to IRCC that you'll be able to support your spouse here in Canada without going on social assistance. And if you do not have a job at the moment, it could be a problem unless and until you explain your stance. For that, you can show that you've been searching and hunting for jobs. You can talk about your previous employments, and you can tell how your experience in the past can well put you on a path into future with securing employment with top employers. So basically, you need to explain yourself that although you do not have a job, you're sure you'll be able to secure one. Now, mistake number five, submitting generic relationship letters. Many applicants think that they can write like a one paragraph statement about their relationship and they can call it a day. Wrong. IRCC will want to see detailed, heartfelt, and specific letters describing how you met, your relationship timeline, how you maintained your relationship, future plans as a couple in Canada. Now, let's talk about what IRCC is really looking for in a strong spousal sponsorship application. So you should present strong, clear, and consistent relationship evidence. And this means your application should tell a story that aligns with your documents. And for example, if you are saying that you've been married for like last 5 years, then make sure your photos and communication logs date back to 5 years. Number 2, IRCC, they're looking for well-prepared financial and identity documents. Make sure your identity documents are accurate, your marriage certificates, they're accurate, and they are translated if there's a need for that. Your employment letters, your tax documents, your bank statements, they are clear and they're up to date. You should also include a detailed and thoughtful relationship letter. Avoid using generic phrases like, oh, we love each other. No, you need to give specific details and talk about specific moments in your relationship that prove that your bond is real and strong. Now, number 4, accuracy and consistency across all forms and documents. IRCC will cross-check all forms. Small discrepancies on your application or forms, such as addresses, dates, or names, can cause serious delays, and IRCC can request additional documents. Now, I would like to talk about why should you seek professional help when you are submitting your spousal sponsorship PR application. Now, because spousal sponsorship application, it's a complex and time-sensitive process. Getting professional help can save you from costly mistakes on your application. As a licensed Canadian immigration consultant, I help my clients by ensuring that all forms are accurate and complete. We help our clients to prepare strong relationship evidence that convinces IRCC. We help them avoid delays and refusals by catching red flags early. And we make the process stress-free and smooth. So if you are looking to sponsor your spouse over to Canada and you're seeking for professional help, you can book an appointment at the given link here. We'll have a detailed chat about your personal and professional profile, and we'll do a complete assessment to see where you stand. And of course, we'll let you know how you can move forward. Anyways, that's it for now, and we'll come back with more updates. Thank you.